All right, we're getting in breaking inputs coming in from the Punjab province in Pakistan, because reports are now suggesting that locals in areas of Kasur, Bahawalnagar and Sialkot, even Shikhora, Narwal in Pakistan near the international border have been asked to vacate by Pakistan Army. These instructions, remember, have been handed down by the Pakistan Army. Remember, till a while ago, what we were learning was there was a heightened alert at the LOC. But going by this piece of information, what we can tell you is that there is a heightened alert now along all of those parts of the international border in the Punjab province of Pakistan. People and the locals have been asked to move back to safer places and vacate these villages. Complete blackout has been reported in the army areas. Bringing us those breaking inputs is Ishan, who's joining me on the phone line with the latest. Ishan, if you could give us a sense of what's happening in all of these locations that we've just shared for our viewers.
Well, considering the fact that the hostility between two countries has only grown, it seems like that Pakistan is well aware that India could also strike at other locations apart from what they have done already on the 9 sites, though all of them have not been civilian sites according to Indian officials, and all of them have been those places where there have been camps. But what we've been given to understand now that the villages which are along the international border have been asked to vacate by the Pakistan Army to leave those areas. What we've been given to understand is that Sialkot, Kasur, and Narwal areas, and there are other areas also of Punjab in Pakistan where the officials have told them to move out of the location. And we also have, through our editor Manoj Gupta, is that they're asked to move back to safer places and vacate these villages, because they're extremely close villages to the borders and those particular areas which fall clearly in the sight of fire of Indian positions. So they have been asked to vacate. The Pakistani army is well aware that India is capable of striking, and that's why possibly these particular moves have been done. What we've been also given to understand is there is a complete blackout of the army areas, particularly those areas which are close to the line of control, and the army areas have a complete blackout to avoid any targeting by the Indian planes. Generally, when you black out, that means you don't want enemy to realize where your location is, what kind of structure it is. So that's why there has been a blackout by the army in some posts, what we are given to understand, in some army areas. Also, the Pakistan Army chief has also visited the Air Force headquarters a while back, and he's also taking stock of the situation. And there are multiple reports suggesting that the line of control might get a little hotter in the coming days, as it has been kind of injuries that have been inflicted on both sides.
Absolutely, and Ishan, important to also highlight that in decades, this is the first time there's been such heightened alert in Pakistan's Punjab province, especially around the international border, given India's strikes. Several of those targets, remember, came from the Punjab province.
Well, absolutely right, Akansha. Generally there have been silence, or there has been almost no exchange of gunfire that has taken place for years and decades. And now when you look at the sort of structures that India has been able to target, they have been deep inside Pakistan as well. So Pakistan is aware that because it's known as the Punjab area, a lot of people are drawn from that particular area for the recruitment, these outfits. That they're aware that there could be a possibility of further escalation, and there could be possibly of India's willingness to choose more targets. And that's why, the heightened alert has been made along the international border as well. Look, there have been a little small skirmishes that have taken place, or the exchange of gunfire that has taken place along the IV, but those have been solved within no time. But this is for the first time that such attention that the IB and the areas close to the Pakistan international border, particularly in Punjab, have been asked to vacate, which hints at the fact that Pakistan is aware that India can go beyond the line of control and also hit those targets where they're willing, and they feel that they can be, neutralized for the safety of its civilians.
Many thanks to you, Ishan, for bringing us those breaking inputs.